All our lives, there's been a trial going on deep inside of us. Deep inside, there's always this nagging question. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I X enough? The question may change, but the trial is always in session in one form or another. And if we look closely, all these different questions really boil down to just one. Do I deserve to be here? That is, our trial is existential. The trial only has two possible answers, yes or no. Yes, you are okay, you deserve to be here. Or no, you are not sufficient. You are not deserving. An answer in the affirmative confirms our being. An answer in the negative negates our being and confirms our nullity, our non-existence. If we understood our place in the universe, or our essential connection to it, we would have crushing evidence to bring forth in the trial. We could present this evidence. I do deserve to be here. See? This is how I belong in the universe. This is my place. So I'm okay, right where I am, just how I am. But we don't have this sort of evidence. Our OS is enforcing the divide between self and not self. It tells us that we are separate from the universe. So we spend our lives searching for our place in the universe. We spend our whole lives trying to rejoin the not-self. And it is our ongoing successes and failures in this attempt that furnish the evidence for our trial within. The trial is happening deep within us, on the innermost plane of our existence. This is where we feel our doubts about whether we deserve to be here. But the problem is this: there's no evidence available for the trial on this deep inner plane. So we must get all of our evidence from the outer plane, from the outer world, from how we are doing in our lives. This goes back to what you experienced during the decontraction exercise. I asked your inner being how you were doing in various areas of your life. In order to answer, your inner being had to project a two-legged image of self into the outer world and assemble evidence from the outer plane about how that two-legged volume was doing. On the outer plane, we are engaged in one essential struggle our whole lives, our attempt to close the gap and rejoin the not-self. We are trying for closer relationships. We work to be valued, respected, and seen in our workplace. We want to be included and needed and surrounded by friends. We want to be seen and loved by those we are nearest to. We are constantly attempting to close the gap between ourselves and world, to rejoin our isolated self with the not-self. It is our successes and failures in these efforts, on the outer plane of existence, that provides the evidence for the trial within. So when, for example, at work, we are acknowledged by our boss or colleagues, we feel respected, we feel valued and seen, we have successfully rejoined the not-self. In contrast, when a colleague is praised and we are ignored, the gap is confirmed. We are banished to our isolated self. Each of these successes and failures on the outer plane gets carried down to the inner plane and becomes evidence in our trial within. When the evidence of failure on the outer plane is presented, the trial swings against us. We are negated, nullified. When the evidence of success is presented, the trial swings in our direction. We are confirmed. We deserve to be here after all.